Emojis?
All right.
Emojis?
Oh dear God, no, not emojis.
Hi. Apparently there was no sound.
Oh, now I hear it.
Great. I just went through this long spiel
there's
for
sound.
nothing. So yay. And I know what happened. I recently upgraded to Windows 11. It's been a while since we did D&D. Flipped over to OBS. Reset all of my settings. So I'm not a happy ranger right now. Oh my God. Let me get into the mode. Let me get back into character here. Me. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another RSG D&D campaign stream, this time with sound. Bad Rondo, thank you for the sub. Really, 22 months? What's wrong with you, man? Stop that. But we are here. Johnny Moe. Yeah, sound is back. Ha, 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 eye patch. All right. But we are here to do the D&D campaign. It's been a little while. We're back. I said all this previously, but it was not heard. So basically, I look like a kung fu movie. Insert whatever reference you want there as I move my lips with no sound. Damn it, Jim. I had one job to check to make sure that Windows 11 had upgraded all my stuff. Apparently it hadn't. So, but we're going to do some D&D tonight. We're going to get our feet wet. We've been gone a little bit. Hey, it was the holidays. Things happened. We're back into it. It's all good. I'm not going to go through everything I just went again, but if you like this to sub, and everybody's subbing now, really? Wow. Okay, and now we have a hype train. Well, okay. Well, hype train incoming. We just started. Well, all right. Bits and subs are appreciated. Let's get a hype train started. I'm not pulling a Heinzie. I'm not seeing it on my chair, and I'm not slapping my ass, okay? This is D&D. We have some modicum of civility here. All right.
But Finn will do it.
Well,
right, Finn?
Well, I mean, if you give Finn a Twinkie, there's not much
Yeah,
he won't
if we
do.
get into a level 4 hype train, I'll start smacking my ass on stream.
You're lying.
No.
Be honest, Finn. Karma's
It
not
doesn't
going
matter because his camera's not on.
oh,
I'm about to- No, I'm
Oh,
about to
that's
turn
a
it on.
special thing for the Affinity OnlyFans page.
right.
Only
Yeah.
Finn.
So only Finns.
Finn.
Only
Johnny,
Finn.
get it right.
Onlyfin.com.org. Okay. But yeah, we're going to work our way back into the D&D campaign. We've been gone for a little bit, but that's okay. We had holidays and other things happen. It's real life. Real life's more important. So we're going to come back and get the D&D campaign in, and I'm going to let these folks introduce themselves. Of course, I'm your Dungeon Master, Ranger J 1999, who I'm a sad panda right now because my Titans just blew a chance to go to the AFC Championship game because they suck. So yeah,
I'm a giant fan, Ranger.
Oh, hey, I feel better about myself already. So as soon as you said that, yeah.
Did you call it the KFC Championship game?
The what? Did you-
AFC.
The AFC.
Yeah, see, Creedy-
Really close though.
I
Yeah.
might be
It was
hungry.
for
I don't
all
know
the
a lot
chicken.
about football.
There's a lot less herbs and spices. In
A little bit,
football.
yeah. See,
No,
how
But
did
it's
I mean-
still finger licking good.
If it was,
I'm not
Ooh,
touching
that's
that.
equal, I'd
No, I'm
probably
not
watch
even
it.
going there. We're already starting off spicy here. I'm not even going there. Ouchies, you just control yourself.
I can't.
Oh God,
I can't.
I know you can't. God bless you. All right, so we'll let everybody introduce themselves, and then I have to do the intro too. God, I hope that works. Oh, I'm terrified. Okay. Well, who's up first? Hadelin, aka Corinth. Introduce your character, please.
Hello, my name is Hadelin. I play your Dwarven Eldritch Knight.
That's right, you do. Next up, we've got Bard Rongo.
Bad Rongo playing your Dragonborn Bard, Togalis Stinix.
He is known for his smut. Next up, we've got the lovely Ashira, played by Gara O. Please introduce your character. She's muted, by the way, or am I making that up?
Not.
Oh,
I am Ashira. I am playing a half Asimar, half elf paladin.
that's right. Not to be confused with Padawan, which we've had said before. So that's a. This is not the Jedi campaign. Next up, we got Johnny Moe.
Hey, it is Reed Tea Leaf, halfling rogue assassin.
That's right. And next up, we've got the green one, Mr. Grimm, the mechanic.
I am playing Dromsal Turin, the party's orc cleric.
That's right. Now, and poor Grimm's been under the weather here recently, so if he doesn't do his voice tonight, I've given him a pass because, well, that sucks to try to do. Why is... Gara, what are you doing? I just see Gara's face disappear with her character avatar. That's fantastic. All right, next up we've got the intelligence of the group. We've got the lovely Christy playing who?
I play Critty. I'm a half elf bard.
That's right. And also join us, we have, well, the goddess of donuts and buttermilk pancakes that we try to bribe her with on the lunchroom every day. She never responds, but she still is a goddess nonetheless. The lovely Ouchie Dumpling, who is playing?
Elione, who is somebody I've forgotten.
Oh my god. Great. They're playing the thing of the thing. All right, and last but not least, we have the Porg lover himself, Dr. Finn Medicine Woman.
Hello, everyone. I am Finn, and I play Balin Nightbleeder, the human sorcerer, and I am the reason why we haven't played basically since November. So
Yeah,
just throwing
you
that out there.
decided to go
Well,
and get married.
one of the reasons.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And congratulations to Finn and his new marriage to the lovely Karma. And soon there will be lots of little baby Finns running around the house. We're just waiting
There's
for the
already
news.
baby fins.
Oh, is there? Oh, I didn't know this.
Awful.
4 of them.
Awful ouchie. Just
And they're
just
all in the
awful.
dungeon, so he thinks they
Awful.
don't
Okay,
exist.
there's a dungeon. Okay, so they're hiding them away. Okay, well that's fine. I guess we're
Awful.
not really family. So
Oh, why
that's
do you think
cool.
it took so long to build his house?
Uh,
He had to put in the brand new dungeon.
That's true. I didn't think about
And nobody
this.
wants a used one.
No.
It's not a dungeon. It's a garage.
It's his fun room.
Like we're playing Garages and Dragons, okay?
Hmm.
Wink, wink.
Uh-huh.
Welcome to another episode of G&D.
I'm a level 10 mechanic named Fred.
Garages and gargoyles.
Your engine needs an overhaul there.
I cast transmission on you.
What do you
Sorry,
mean?
I can't say him. He's got a cracked head.
We don't work on hybrids here, man. All right. I guess that's it
Valve
for
guy was
introductions.
bent.
That went swimmingly better than I thought it would. So let's do the intro. It will be back in 30 seconds, and then we will try to recap where we were previously.
Thank you, by the way, Corinth.
Alchie, Corinth, Bad Rongo joining. We're at a level 2 hype train. What is happening? Oh my god. All right. All right, we'll be right back. Let me do the intro. We'll be right back. And we're back. And apparently Gara and Bad Rongo are doing domesticated pet activities while we're doing the intro. I love it. There it is, the background of Gara and Bad Rongo to the intro doing stuff. Thank God I was muted because I was giggling. All right. Thank you guys for the bits. Thank you guys for the subs. Very much appreciated. Before we begin, Finn, any news or notes for RSG you want to bring up or anything like that? I mean, I know married lives changed you and prisons changed you, but if you want to bring up anything. All right. Well, tomorrow I'll be here. I'll be streaming tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, maybe early-ish evening with the wonderful Salacious B CG Crumb as we do some more GNC and Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So you can check that out tomorrow night here on the Twitch channel. There we go. All right. When we last left our fine friends, the superheroes of this world, they had basically gone through a lot. They've been on a campaign for Hadlin to try to reclaim his homeland way, way up in the north, which you can't see on the map right now because that's a different map, to find his lost homeland, or it was a quest. He had to find this ancient dwarven city. When they went there, they came across a tough moral conundrum. Because occupying this space of this former dwarven place was a city and pretty much a army of dark elves who are working for a purple worm who owns the entire mountain and undercavern, basically city of Hadlin's former dwarven domain. And they've been on this quest for a bit. They'd gone to many different places, got the clues, got the keys, got everything they needed to go here, try to claim it. They're left kind of like in between. Do we choose the Dark Elves or do we choose the dragon? They didn't really decide yet. They decided to go back to Zadash, kind of revamp themselves, kind of come up with a plan, see if they can find some allies or figure out a game plan to move forward. And it was decided that one thing they could possibly try is to go to Grimgullen, which is the dwarven stronghold in the chief place where all the dwarves in pretty much the Mare Valley and in this continent exist. There's some other dwarven outposts, but this is the main one. There was some debate, I won't say argument, but debate about like what they should do next. And so that's where we left off the campaign. They had just teleported a couple miles away from Grimgullen, or Grimgullen, if you want to say it that way. And they have just arrived at their location. The party has just been teleported. They've got that sick sensation from being moved through space and time. And they are... I don't remember what time of day it is. Let's say it's late afternoon when you guys... Or mid-afternoon when you guys teleport over. Well, no, remember, you guys had breakfast the previous episode, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So it's early morning. So let me say that. It's
that's how Togar got his Blint hot sauce laced knife.
That's true. The most deadliest knife in the world.
And you're muted there, Rongo.
I was gonna say you have the bottle of hot sauce. I have the
you have the knife that has it on it.
It wasn't the hot sauce though. He made that the next day. I got the flat out like these are potatoes that are going to get a very good scalding from Gara or Chira.
Hey, listen. Santa Claus sent me for Christmas a 6-pack of the world's hottest hot sauces. I'm excited. I think Blint sent it to me, or maybe Bad Rongo. I don't know, but someone sent it to me. So it says Santa Claus, but I'm sus. So as in suspicious. So anyway, you guys have just teleported. You're outside your location that you guys were teleported to. What do you guys want to do? The party is there. You ready to go? What happens next? What do you guys want to do?
Well, this doesn't look like Humperduke.
No. I bet Blint is behind this. I hate that guy.
We may have to deal with him in the future.
I don't know. What'd you do to him?
I would let you deal with him. I cannot get in trouble with the priestess.
Well, couldn't you discipline him as being one of the high ones there?
He has also been promoted. It does not help us.
Oh.
Well, Pretty, we have to go to Humperduke, right? That is where...
I thought that's what we were doing, but I don't know.
Well, okay.
I guess we'll have to just track. We will just have to track.
Who wants
there.
to make a... Well, you guys don't know. You thought you were going to Humperduke. That's not where you ended up.
Yeah, I know. So now we have to trek over there.
But yeah, okay. Someone make whichever two. Someone say your name, and I'll let you do a survival check to see where you're at.
Well, I mean, I'm from this area, sort of, to begin with.
And
All right.
I'm from Humperduke, so I know this is Humperduke.
Okay, so Critty and because Critty, this does not look like Humperduke, you get advantage on the survival check, and Reed, because you know exactly where you're at, you get advantage on the survival check. Critty, just
Natural 20?
You're not allowed to roll anymore. You do this all the time. God damn.
I know this isn't Humperduke.
Yeah, not only do you know that, but you're like, when I'm looking at the stars and they're not even out right now, but I can see the stars at the moment. I can tell by, with GPS, even though GPS doesn't exist, you kind of know exactly where you're at. Good Lord. Now,
She just saw the sign that said "Welcome to Grimblegore."
Yeah, apparently.
It's one of those road signs, 2 arrows, and Humperduke,
and with a "You are here" circle in the center with an arrow pointing to it.
Grimgalore, 2 miles.
I almost wanted to do
Scenic overlook, 50 feet.
I should do like that little scene from Trek where the little miniatures open up and they start singing the song. But I'm not going to do that. All right, you guys both know that this is not outside the outskirts of Humperduke.
Well, I guess we could just hoof it.
Well, do you guys convey this message to the party?
Yes.
This is our
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We all kind of know this isn't Humperduke. We've been to Humperduke before.
Well, this is Grondelgrin.
God damn it, Blint.
Humperduke's basically the other side of the valley. So we'll have to basically hoof it over there. It'll be a few days.
About
is fine.
5 to 6 days. You don't have to go through the thicket, and that's not a good place to try to go through.
Oh yeah, my farm is right in the middle of it.
I don't know. I've led us through worse.
It's not that it's not easy to to kind of go through and traverse. It's that there's a lot of bad stuff there. All the stuff that's around. This, Reed. This, Hadelin. Y'all would know this because you're from this area, that there's tons of farms around the outside of the woods. People live on the outside of the thicket because of what's inside. It's some bad stuff inside. So if you go through the thicket, you can get there in 5 days. If you go around the thicket, it's going to be at least a week.
So around we go.
I think that is better. I think maybe we still have some lingering effects from Aeor. So if the Aeor magic is still kind of messing with us, probably best to avoid having to use it.
Make a Arcana check with advantage there, Balloon.
Okay. 29.
Yeah, you think that magic is cool. No, I'm kidding. There's no lingering effects whatsoever. You remember that the effects only take place while you're in that area. Does not go continent from island to continent and forth. It doesn't travel with you. The bad effects are only in that specific region.
Got it. Well,
are you sure? Because I mean, I really can't cast a lot of magic. I don't know.
Maybe I can help you with that on our trek.
Oh,
Quick, get the kid to do the magic hand things.
that's terrifying.
All right.
I mean, Hadlin taught my wimpy ass to be able to use a sword. Maybe we'll be able to do something for you.
I was always really hoping I'd be able to cast fireballs someday, but
maybe we can start with something more basic.
Balin, make another Arcana check with advantage.
You haven't eaten a lot of Blint's hot sauce yet, have you, Reed?
29 again.
Yeah, you get a sense that Reed will never ever be able to cast that kind of fireball. You just get a sense of it. You can share it with him.
Do I think he might be able to learn Firebolt?
No.
Oh.
Not
Just
where
wait,
he is currently.
3 hours later.
No.
you find
If I work with him to try and help him.
No.
Okay. Is there anything that I believe I can teach him?
Magic missile. No, I made that up.
Even
no,
I don't.
No, yeah.
yes, please.
Even I don't have
I just wanted to say.
Stealth magic missile. That would be amazing.
I just want to see if he would attack the darkness. No, he's got some affinity with very rudimentary magic, but you don't get a sense that he has the arcane kind of within him. Like you don't get a sense that he has the spark that some of you guys have.
I'll even look at Bal and say, I'm just joshing with you.
How dare you, sir?
I mean, you have tried to teach me how to be sneaky.
How dare you use that name in that way?
I'm just slogging you then, son.
How dare you with the second attack? All right. I see. Bale, let me make a note here.
You have tried to. You have helped me become more stealthier. So it is only a matter of repayment that I try to help you with something. I don't know what though.
But believe me, I had incredibly powerful wizards try to beat magic into me. It just didn't take, so I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are going to, you realize you are not at the location that you had planned to be at, and you are in the wrong location where you did not want to be. So you guys are going to, who's going to lead the party? I assume this is going to be.
Side note, Ranger.
Side note, how dare you?
You have you have our maps on still the Dragon Lair. We don't see the full map like you have on the stream.
What?
You have to move our players tab onto the Wildemount.
Well, I guess I said we were going to get our feet wet, so apparently
Yeah. It'll help us navigate a little bit.
Yeah, that might help a little bit. Yeah, I even did a little cute little Ashira little icon there, So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ashira has been the party representative from the beginning.
Well, she's large and in charge. Y'all better represent. All right. Okay. So, who will be leading you guys to Humperdukel? All right, Grim, just roll. I already know you're going to say yes.
Yeah, I was going to say it was usually.
Grim, you suddenly. Oh no, Grim, you suddenly pass out from not eating enough of Blint's sausages. It's horrible.
Are you sure, Ranger? Because then Critty will do it and roll a 20. So.
Yeah.
Oh no, Critty has fallen ill to the same strange illness of eating Blint's sausages. Oh no. Oh, go ahead, roll your survival.
Can I assist him or
he doesn't need it? He has advantage.
All right.
19.
That's good enough. You get to about you get through the lower part of the hills. It's open country here. A few sparse brush, a tree here, a little group of trees there, but it's pretty open, very rolling kind of hills now as you get past the hills which lead into the mountains of Grimgulin, which you are going away from. So it's starting to become more of a rolling kind of landscape than as you guys make your way down from the hills that you were previously in. So everything goes into effect. You guys set up camp. We will do like we normally do, and that is who wants to pull. Well, okay, let's do this. Since we haven't played in a little bit, does anybody want to have a conversation as you guys are setting up camp for the night?
I do.
Oh, go for it.
Reed, did you say that your family farm is along the path here?
Yeah. I mean, it's probably 2-3 days out from here.
Okay, I will tell you where your farm is. I'm going to ping it on the map here for you. There, yours is more toward those three hills over this way.
Okay.
In that general direction, which makes sense for why you picked that spot, right?
Yeah.
So that's where you're at. So it's kind of not. You'd have to, but it would take you 2 or 3 days outside of your travel path if you wanted to go there.
I mean, it's relatively in the area. It's really nothing there. I mean, it got burnt to the ground before I left. So.
Oh, that was what I was wondering, if there was anything that you needed to go over there for.
No, I took the few things I had left there with me when I left, so someday I'll go back and rebuild it again.
Well, hopefully we will be able to help. I will gladly help to rebuild your farm.
Oh, that's nice of you. Thank you. I got a few dozen people I got to kill first, but
I will help you with that too.
Oh, that'd be nice. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. If they are somebody you need to kill, then I will help you kill them.
Yeah. I should have killed them 20 years ago, but I was nice to them. But...
Okay. Conversation has been done. Anybody else? Okay. Who wants to pull the first watch tonight?
I will.
Who said that? The lovely Critty. All right, lovely Critty.
I'll pull it with her.
All right, we have the two lovely, smart, intelligent leaders of the group because the men suck. All right, Critty and Ashira, you guys are pulling the first watch, and then you guys can kind of figure out like who you want to pull watch afterwards. So, Critty and Ashira, anything you guys want to say first before I have you roll perception checks? Right. Uncomfortable silence. All right, let's roll perception checks, please. Yeah, Critty, you're just like you always are. You're just like it's like you're high on sugar. You're just constantly you're scanning. You don't really see anything. You don't hear anything. Seems pretty quiet. Sure, you're distracted. She's just not into this tonight. It's like, yeah, I got to pull watch, but it's like, other things may be on your mind. I found a stick. What's that?
I found a stick. I found the stick. It is very interesting, and it's kind of pokey. Mm-hmm. It has some leaves on it.
Okay.
I found the stick.
Critty, Ashira has found a stick.
It's a really good stick. I'm proud of you.
Do you want to do anything?
I know. And then I wave it around like it's a one.
Okay. Anything else you want to do with the said stick?
I'll just wave it around in the air.
Okay. All right. So
like you just don't care.
Oh my God.
Gara's like Star Wars guy or Star Wars guy.
Oh God.
No.
Oh God! I'm now picturing Star Wars guy wearing like a full like paladin armor.
Oh yeah, that's the shit. It's the paladin armor. How loud is that?
Oh,
it's a paddlin to you, sir.
Oh my God,
dude!
God, the episode
be
one.
Like a bull in an aluminum pan shop.
Duel of the Fates just popped in my head when you said that. I'm just seeing a Ashira like do 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 do
on kazoo.
All right. Well, apparently, Critty, some strange music pops into your head as you watch Ashira do these strange movements, like she's enacting a play. Not sure what play.
Very entertaining.
Yeah, it's very entertaining, but you're like a hawk. You just see everything, but nothing happens on your watch. Okay, who's going to pull the next watch?
I can take the second watch.
All right, Johnny Moe, and who else?
I'll do it with Johnny. He's my best friend. All right,
Bad Rongo and the eye patch man himself, Johnny Moe. All right. Anything you guys? Let's just. I'm going to do this first. Roll perception checks. Let's see what happens. All right, Reed already rolled. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you guys are on top of it. Bad Rongo, you're actually taking guard duty serious for the first time in your life.
It's because I pre-drank. I pre-gamed for watch. Oh, God. So I'm here.
I don't know what it is. Every time you roll this for previous games, you've just rolled horribly. But you were taking this very seriously, Bad Rongo. Reed, you kind of noticed that yeah, you did. You know what? Reed, roll a charisma check just to see how impressed you are with Bad Rongo's security tonight.
Charisma save or
charisma save? Sorry. And it's good, but I mean, you've seen.
Should
better.
I do a performance against it?
No, this is guard. What kind of performance are you doing when you're doing guard duty?
Because I am like. I know
like
that he's watching me. You know, like when you like.
No.
Really
tell
shine...
me. No, you got to convince me. I'm just the god over. I mean, convince me. What are you doing?
No. Like this is like when you know the NCOs like staring you down, and so you like shine your shit like super bright.
What?
Your chest goes super out because you don't want to get chewed out, and you're trying to impress him because you're trying to like make your next rank. That's like what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to impress the fuck out of this guy. Like,
so you're being a kiss ass.
I'm going to be serious. What's up?
You're being a kiss ass.
Being total like I am impressing.
Reed, roll
like,
another.
Kissing ass is chapter 5.
Okay, so Reed,
Chapter
roll
5.
charisma.
It's in the preface.
I know, right? Reed, roll another charisma saving throw because I can't stand a kiss ass as a former non-commissioned officer. But you get to make a performance check there, Bad Rongo.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Beat a 9.
This is not good for you.
Even with my modifier,
I
my modifier is higher than a 9.
You have never seen a finer display of guard duty in your life, Reed.
You know, ever since you fashioned that knife of yours, you have truly become an inspiration to anyone that wishes to be intimidated and look at and be alert. And really look for a way to keep everyone safe with that fine spectacle of a spud blade.
Oh, that's right. And I'm gonna reach down and Reed slipped me his sharpening stone last time because I was trying to hone my blade or edge on a stick of butter. But
What?
What?
Yeah, that was at the dinner table.
Yeah, at the dinner table, I was trying to put an edge on the mashed potato blade.
Yeah,
with
that
a stick
didn't
of
work.
butter.
Yeah, that's completely
No.
failed.
That's why
So
I gave
Reed-
him the sharpened stone.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hand him back the sharpening stone, but I'm gonna do that one little my fingers definitely awkwardly touch his wrist as he gets it out of my hand.
What? Why you got to make it strange, man? Okay, roll.
Roll a constitution check.
Yes, make a
or-
constitution check. Just. Oh my god!
Come on, natural 1. Okay, good enough.
I hate you so much right now, Bad Rongo. Reed, I'm not gonna lie. Reed, I'm not gonna lie. You're a little turned on. I can't make this.
Oh,
this
that's
stuff
the
up here.
opposite effect of what I was hoping for.
Yeah. I can't help it. I mean, subtle contact is what happened.
Either way, you feel fluttery in your
Reed,
belly.
You do, see, Pretty knows.
keep the
Pretty's
patch
asleep
down.
right now, and she knows. She's
Keep the patch down, Reed.
You
Keep it
hear a
down.
little bit of the coming from the tent.
You're like, oh, I see Bad
All right.
Rongo when they.
It took 35 minutes to get weird.
New record.
Welcome back, guys.
You wore Reed down. You waited till the end of the shift to basically be like, "Hi, Reed. How you doing, buddy?" And Reed was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, Bad Rongo."
Yeah, no, now we got to go back in the hut together.
Oh, yeah. Could be cuddle time. You don't know. All right. Who's pulling guard duty next? No cuddle time's happening. Just get that out of your mind.
I'll go ahead and do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll go
So we
with
got
Dom.
Balloon and we've got who was the other one?
Drum.
Drum. Okay. Sorry. I didn't.
Our
see that.
usual team. We usually.
All right. Well, we got the two priests of the Raven Queen on guard duty. Make perceptions check, please. As you guys are coming off guard duty, getting ready to pull your shift, you notice that Reed and Bad Rongo have strange looks in their eyes.
That's normal when they're together.
Not
though.
really. No, it's really abnormal. Yeah, this is an abnormal kind of thing you're seeing right now. All right.
Yeah.
I mean,
15.
yeah, good enough. I mean, you guys are both pretty much on stout. You guys do a pretty good job here. Nothing happens, of course, but
I will take this time to. Drom's gonna talk with
Balloon.
Balloon. Yeah. Say you shouldn't blame Blint.
Oh, okay. Here we go. All right, go ahead.
I'll
do you mean?
fill him in. I'll let him know it was my doing.
No, you got to. No, just don't say it like that. You got.
No, that's what I just said.
In character.
No, I
tell
got
him
him to
the story.
teleport us.
Well, you don't have to do the
But
voice.
I got tired of everybody bickering, so I thought if I got us all teleport over there, it would get things out of the way. But apparently I was wrong. So, but I trust you. I know the other guys would probably be pissed off if they know. So, but at least we're going away from there this time.
I think you missed what the conversation was. Do you know why we don't want to go there?
No, not really.
Hadlin is not a fan of the other dwarves. That is the reason why he does not want to go back. And this is of course Hadlin's quest. We do not have a death wish, but maybe Hadlin does, but the rest of us do not necessarily have a death wish. So that is why we are trying to seek the help of everyone else. Hadlin actually, in some ways, is noble and cautious. He would rather have a unity of all the other races come together to help clear his homeland than just favor of the dwarves who may steal his fate. I think you might have missed that discussion.
Actually, I think Drum did, because he wasn't around when you guys were talking about that stuff.
Out of character, he said it multiple times. I'm pretty sure you were there.
Yeah, but he's an idiot.
When Drum was around? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't know. Maybe he had the diarrhea from the Flint sausage.
No, he may not have heard. He might not have made note of it, but he was there when it said that. But okay. That is why we don't want to go there. So, yeah, do not say anything to anyone, especially Hadlin. It will not necessarily be good.
Well, that's why I decided to tell you.
We will continue to blame Blint. It works for me. I still hate that guy.
Because I pull out a roll and put some of his hot sauce on it.
I don't know how he ever became a priest. And then just proceed to continue watch. Just muttering against Blint.
Somewhere in his dash, Blint sneezes. Someone's thinking of me right now. Happy days are from Ford. The rest of your watch goes without a hindrance. All right. Who are the next two contestants on guard duty? We've had Ashira and Love the Critty. We've had it was all of us. Reed and Bad Rongo. Who's left? Ouchie and Hadlin. Oh wow. Okay. Ouchie and Hadlin, please roll perception checks.
Tell me how to do that.
Someone help poor Ouchie.
Do you have D&D Beyond open?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to go over the number next to perception, and there's going to be a little pop-up that has a red dice looking thing.
There, and then I do it.
You rolled a 7.
Yeah, that's not good.
You might not be in roll 20 as well.
Well, I was, but it looks like it's...
No, so if you actually click on perception, not the number, there's a red Beyond 20 link at the top right.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a little box that says Beyond 20.
Yeah, if it's grayed out, then you don't have... Are you in Chrome?
Well, I've got Roll20 open in Firefox.
Okay, that's why. Chrome has to have both Beyond D&D Beyond and Roll20.
But hey, you rolled a 7 and I saw it.
Yep.
Yeah, I see it too in the chat.
Well, I don't see it, so it didn't happen.
It's okay.
It's in the D&D Beyond chat.
I'm not in D&D Beyond chat right now. Yeah, sorry.
She rolled a 3 with her +4 modifier.
Okay. Hadlin, I mean, you do, for the most part, you do an okay job. I mean, you're watching, but you're not really watching, but you're kind of aware, but you're not really aware. It looks like, Alchie, please tell me your character's name again, because it's been too long.
Elioni Winfira.
Okay, I can't pronounce that. All right, Ellie.
Ellie.
Yeah.
You can call me Ellie.
Ellie seems to be more interested in I don't know, what are you interested in right now, Ellie?
I'm gonna find Ashira's stick.
No, Shira took her stick with her. Sorry, that stick is not available right
it
now.
in bed.
Yeah, she's cuddling it right now.
I'll find something else.
Roll me a D100. What random object do you find?
Oh, I'm trying to sign in here. Just give me.
Well, that you can just do in Roll20. So if you saw Roll20 open, on the left side there's like a menu bar, and the second from the last usually is like this little dice-looking icon. If you highlight over it, click the D100 in the first column. There you go. Oh my god. I love your name.
Stranger did that.
forgot that one.
Yeah, because she did.
And apparently I'm staring at my fingers, waving them around.
Yep, that's pretty much what you're
Doing
doing. I got a general of, you're just like, wow, my hand is amazing.
She's looking at her hand, thinking about bacon.
Yeah.
Bacon.
If I only had
fingers.
bacon, and you're thinking about what bacon would be like if it was in your hand right now, and then you're like, wow, my fingers are really incredible.
Bacon.
You see this happen, Howland. Do you say anything, or do you just sit there and smoke your pipe and stay awake?
I just go, I smoke my pipe and I go, bacon's good. I agree.
Anything else? All right. Yeah, that happens.
For my password, I can only do so many things.
And then you see Ellie with
I
900
know how
words.
that is.
Ellie, the oh my God, the Welsh name that's appearing on the screen right now. Think about bacon. You guys think about bacon the rest of your, but nothing really happens. All right, it's the next day. You guys wake up. It's a morning. It's a bright. What time of year is it? It was winter. Yeah, it's a tail end of winter. But it's a chilly morning. You guys wake up and there's some frost on the ground as the sun rises. But you got rolling hills, and you guys get ready to trek off for this next part of your journey. I need to know, Grim, which way do you want to go around the thicket? Right or left? Up or down? North or south?
Oh, I'll get a consensus. Which direction do you guys want to go?
I think
I will
north
defer
is
to
shorter.
Reed.
I think north is shorter.
Well, you know your way around.
Well,
this
I'm listening
area,
to the
right?
dog
So-
and the dog in the background saying south. I don't know.
And what the hell? Roll 20? What'd you just do to me?
I don't know. What did it do to you?
It went to a white screen. Hold uno momento. But I will follow what Reed said,
Okay.
and we'll try skirting around north.
Well, make me a survival check, my friend.
I will once. Come on, roll 20. I'm clicking the button. Come on, roll 20.
Oh my god.
What is happening? Why am I
It's got
hearing?
the accordion.
I know. I keep hearing ta-da. Ta-da.
I think Drum was using his accordion instead of his dice.
Yeah, right.
It's either his accordion or Windows 95 is updating for
He
him.
rolled a B flat.
Bravely ran away was Sir Finn. Oh, the dog agrees.
Hold on. Roll 20s. I've got to restart the freaking.
Well,
Does
eventually we'll
somebody
get.
else
Chrome
want to
here.
do survival today?
I mean, it's up to you guys. We can wait, or we can. Grim.
That would be Critty. Critty's our secondary roller for everything.
Apparently, Drum is really studying the ground at the moment, going,
He's got the buffering logo
He's
above his
licking
head.
his finger, putting it up in the air. He's doing all this crazy stuff. You guys are like, God, just pick a direction and walk, dude.
Okay. I'm gonna give myself a pep talk.
Okay, give yourself a pep
I'm gonna be
talk.
like, Critty, your time has come. You can do it. You're the bestest. You're gonna do a really good survival check. And you're gonna have a- yeah.
Don't say
And
survival.
gosh darn it, people like you.
Yeah, don't say
No.
survival check. Give me something like,
I'm- I'm gonna do a good job.
Nah, I need a little bit more critical. Give me what's your purpose? What's your meaning? What are you trying to do?
My purpose in life is to do a good job for my friends.
To do what? To get where?
To find the path.
To where?
Hupperduke.
Roll me that survival check.
Okay. Did I inspire myself?
Yes, if you want to use.
I have a feeling I'm gonna need it. Yeah.
Yep.
And it is currently
Should be a D8.
1d10.
D10. There you go. Roll a D10.
6. So that's a 17.
Yeah. So Critty just walks by and you hear her mumbling as she's sitting there.
Oh,
And now
thank you.
finally,
now it
Drum.
goes through. Thank you.
And
Thanks, roll
Long
20.
enough.
Critty thinks that she's
li-
leading, and Drama's really leading everybody
Yeah.
past her.
Every time she starts going a certain direction, Drum just kind of comes up right behind her, just gives her a slight little turn of the shoulders, and she goes another direction. She's just in the whole time like, I've got this, my fellow companions. We shall go this way. Drom just touched a little bit on the shoulder. She's like, and this is the direction I have chosen. And that's the way it works for the rest of the day.
They're
And-
like sitting
I'm
at the
doing
front
a
of
great
the
job.
at the front of the wagon. Drom like, bends down to tie his shoe and accidentally like bumps her with the reins. Of
There's
the
no
horses.
drag. There's no cart. You guys went there with no cart or horse or
no.
anything.
Yeah,
You guys
we
are
just
on foot.
walking because we went through that teleportation.
Oh, yeah, that's
so we
right.
had, like nothing.
All right, you guys get to about right there where you're. You see the icon of the lovely Ashira. All right, any conversations you guys want to have for this day? Because I'm not going to do guard duty tonight. But I will open it up to any conversations anybody wants to have. If not, we'll go on to the next day. Okay. All right. Day 3. You guys are actually making good time. You guys have been rolling really, really well. All right. So let's see what happens next. Drom, if you figured out how technology works, if you wouldn't mind rolling me a survival check, please.
Let's see if he'll actually do it this time.
Well, I hope so, because that would not be good if it didn't.
Phew.
Uh-oh.
14.
Roll me a d4. And you haven't rolled this cruddy on survival in forever, dude.
Yes. 2.
Okay. Luckily, you have you stay on the path, but you only go about this far today, so that's as far as you go that day. So you kind of lost some time. You had made up some time, but you've kind of, with those rolls, luckily you didn't have to end up in the woods. I don't know how I was going to play that, but so far you're okay. But you didn't make as much time. Drom just seemed like he just wasn't motivated, and wasn't there today. So day 3, going into day 4. All right, Drom, roll me another survival check, please.
Really?
Really? Roll me another d4, fool.
It's gonna be one of those adventures. 4.
Damn it, Drom.
Into the woods we go.
Damn it, 4 was south, wasn't it?
Drom, you think going through the woods might be a little bit faster. I need you to explain to the party with persuasion with advantage. So roll me persuasion with advantage and explain to the party why you think cutting through the woods might be a little bit faster.
Well, cutting through the woods will it be faster?
Roll persuasion check.
I mean, you could see the edge of the woods over there. If we cut through, we could probably take off at least maybe half a day or a day. I mean, you can see it just right over there.
Okay, make me a persuasion check with advantage, please. Okay. I'm going to roll a d8 and see which 2 people are going to counteract that. Badrongo and Balloon. Roll me a charisma saving throw for the party to speak on their behalf. Say, that's not a good idea.
Do we get the +5 from Ashira?
None on this, no.
Okay.
Togar, you think that is a wonderful idea.
I know
So
nothing about
I would
nature.
like you to be in the affirmative as you try to persuade the party. I'm going to let each of you speak. You want to persuade the party that going through the woods is actually a really good suggestion from Drom. Balloon, you are the negative. You want to persuade the party that going through the woods is not a good idea. So who would like to go first?
I feel like Drom's the one who said it, and so Balin should be the one who reacts first to it. Be like, "Whoa, no!"
That's up to you. I don't care. Balin, make your
I feel
case.
like that's how it would go.
Balin,
Okay.
make your case. And convince me as the DM. Why you should not go through the woods as you're telling this to the party.
Drom, Why are we going through the woods? Reed already told us that there was bad stuff in there, and typically we don't do well with bad stuff, and we're not a very stealthy group, so whatever bad stuff is there is going to attack us. And I thought you said you didn't want a death wish, so why don't we just continue to go around like Reed suggested? That was what you wanted to do in the first place. Remember.
My God. You had me until that last part, Finn.
Couldn't help it.
Good Lord. All right, Bad Rongo, you pipe in and you give the repose.
I mean, I feel bad, yet I'm not part of the Raven Queen hierarchy, but I don't know if what you're saying here is really that respectful for Drom. You know, he is trying his hardest to get us to Hupperduke as quickly as possible to help poor Hadlin on his quest. And I just don't see how the one who we trust day in and day out to get us to where we need to go, why you would doubt his skills now.
God damn, Bad Rongo, that was really good. All right, Bad Rongo, make a persuasion check with advantage. Sorry, Balin. remember line cost you. Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
I got a 22.
Oh no.
Nope, natural one.
Oh no!
Wow.
Oh God! Uh-oh. Oh no.
So Reed hearing all this would immediately like to have an arrow knocked as we walk towards the woods.
I'm going to try to give you a saving grace. Reed, make a charisma saving throw against Bad Rongo to see if you can. If you beat it, then I'll let you continue on your way.
You have to roll like a natural 20 against a 22, don't you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh no, he couldn't. He wouldn't. He would have to roll a natural 21. That ain't happening.
Nope. Reed, you're on board. You're like, huh? You know, I like danger. Danger's good.
I've spent a long amount of time killing things. It's a place to kill new things.
And Reed and I have a connection after last night's watch.
There's not enough soap in the world to fix that.
I mean, you don't get the nickname Danger if you don't enjoy facing danger.
All right, this is where you guys end up for the night in the thicket. You guys make your way into the thicket. Oh my God.
Thank you, Roll20.
Yeah.
At least Roll20 is being consistent.
Mm-hmm. It's getting us into the thicket.
All right. All right. You guys are in the thicket. You start making your way in. You guys set up for camp for the night.
Camp is our okay, so since we're here, I just want to clarify. Camp is in the bubble, right? We're using the bubble.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Always
you guys have to tell me.
We've always
Pretty's
used the bubble,
bubble.
but I felt like we should clarify since we're in a thicket. Oh, crazy.
I definitely cast Tiny Hut.
Yes, and we don't leave the hut during watch.
Yes, we stay inside.
Mm-hmm.
Them's the rules.
Yes.
All right. Who wants to pull watch first?
Togar will take first watch.
And Drum will do first watch.
Three of us.
No, I'll wait.
All right, Drum and I, because I'm his biggest supporter.
All right, both of you make perception checks. Yeah, Togar, you are not really paying attention.
I got nothing to prove to Drum. I already supported him.
That's the third 14 in a roll, by the way.
Well, they don't like you. So, unfortunately, Drom, you do notice that there is as you are pulling watch, you guys are in the tiny hut in a different dimension, but you can't see out of it. You do see a few things that give you great pause as you see some lumbering. First thing you see is a lumbering something. You don't know what it is in the far distance that just kind of is ignoring you, luckily. But it looks horrifying, and you're glad that it went the direction that it did. And then you see what looks like a phantom of some sort that looks like death itself, as it just kind of goes near your hut but goes by, as it seems like it's on the prowl looking for things. I need you to make a charisma saving throw to see if you don't pee your pants.
Oh no.
Natural 20.
Oh yeah.
So, Togar, you're not really paying attention, but you are paying attention to Drom. I mean, you're just kind of BSing and stuff, and then you just kind of look at Drom. Drom has this look in his eye like, he's alert and he's seen something, but he's very stoic in his response to it. You could ask him about it, but he just looks like he just saw something that would make a normal human being or person or humanoid wee themselves, but he's got this look of like a stoicism in his eyes as he looks back at you. Because you see him look at something, he just kind of looks at you like, I just saw something, and let's just stay here.
Yeah, in the back of Drum's mind, he's like, "Oh, okay, this is why we don't go in here."
It's not a
Mental note
monolith,
for in the
right?
morning.
No monoliths, nothing sorcerer touchy, nothing like that, right?
Luckily, no.
What do we do about it?
We back away slowly.
You don't do anything, you're in the hut.
We're in the hut. If I back up any further, I'm gonna step on Reed.
All right. That's what happens on your watch. All right, who's doing the next watch?
I'll do the second.
All right, Critty, and who's doing it with you?
I'll do it as well.
All right.
As we pass it off, I'll walk over to Reed to wake him up and be like, "Oh, I know why you said we aren't supposed to go in here now. Keep your eyes peeled."
All right.
Oh, look at that.
Nice. Make a charisma saving throw.
Who?
Well, I don't want to. Both of you. Yeah, you rolled 27s. Y'all see everything. Definitely make a charisma saving throw.
12.
Oh, fuck.
All right.
Hooray!
Critty. You see a bunch of white rabbits come hippity hopping along next to the old tent invisibility thing, and you notice at first you're like, "Oh, cute bunnies," and then you take a closer look and you notice that they have red eyes and their mouths are covered with blood as they run by, and as a giant swarm of them as they go running by. Reed.
Creepy murder bunnies.
Huh.
Sounds familiar.
Vorpal bunnies.
Yeah. Johnny Mo, you see what looks to be a small child, about 4 feet tall. You can't really tell the age of it, with half its face missing, and it's holding a giant, what's the Grim Reaper hold? A scythe? Holding a scythe that's kind of just looking around. Its eyes are glowing red. But it doesn't notice you as it goes walking by slowly, and it's dragging the scythe behind you. Do either of you say what you see? You didn't pee your pants, by the way, either of you.
I'm going to point after the bunnies and be like, creepy murder bunnies. Maybe we shouldn't be in here.
Half a face killer child.
Yeah. You guys share with each other then what you have noticed.
Yeah, creepy things. Can
Yeah.
I do any kind of like history check if I've
Yes.
read anything about these thickets?
Yes.
I read a book about that.
Yes, you did. So the thickets are an after effect of... The woods are normal in the sense that it's just normal trees and stuff, but what inhabits this area, why people avoid it, and why it has not been cut down, as you can see that the land all around you is very flat farm, rolling hills and stuff like that. It's very farmable land. Is because this stuff has... You've read the books about this area, just... some substantiated, some unconfirmed reports of just insane stuff that goes through this forest. A lot of just deadly things. It's hard to get a true picture from what you read because a lot of people never came back from what they reported. It was those only survivors that reported what they saw. The thicket is very much a deadly place that you should not be in any reason whatsoever unless you absolutely have to. It's a very, 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 very old, gnarled, wooded area that has been tainted by something nobody knows for sure. It's an after effect from the Great Cataclysm, and that's why it has never been harvested or anything, because bad things have happened to people that have tried to clear this area any further than it is right now. So
do I know if we're perceiving it correctly? Like, do I know that those murder bunnies were really murder bunnies, or do I think that we're
you have no way of knowing, because from the stories everybody's have told different tales of just all kinds of just insanity. You know, it's one of those things where I would say, because you rolled an natural 20, that what you're kind of getting a sense of is that for some reason you see what this area wants you to see.
Got you.
As a way to try to scare the bejesus out of you, or worse. So it's not a good thing.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna share my knowledge of the thicket with whoever we wake up for the next watch.
All right. Who's taking the next watch?
I can.
All right.
I'll
Alchie.
go.
Alchie and Balloon. Make your rolls. I'll be right back. I've got to go grab some food real quick, but just make your rolls and give me 1 minute.
Yay! Actually got it to work.
Well, you heard all the notifications going off, me trying to recover my password.
Oh, is that what that was?
Ding, 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 ding.
Then it was alerting me, did you request your password? Blah, 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 blah. Someone is trying to access your account.
Helpful.
And then you got your password. Ding.
Oh, reset your password. Ding.
Okay. So now we wait to see if we get creeped the hell out. By the way, thank you to everyone that is in chat. Glad to have you all here. Yeah, we appreciate all of you. Not sure, of course, very active in the chat, so we appreciate that. And then we're trying to respond. Grim is obviously playing I'm Finn, so I'm responding periodically too. Johnny has, so and Critty responded earlier. So thank you to guys. We are currently waiting for our DM to return. Oh my God, Grim.
What?
Tim the Enchanter.
Yeah, don't go into the forest because death awaits you all with nasty big pointy teeth.
There's so much out of context stuff with bunnies and teeth.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that. I had waiting for lasagna for 5 hours and they had to take an extra hour to cook. Yeah. So I was like, when's dinner? Don't tell me you're going to cook lasagna and then I got to wait. Damn it. So, all right. What did you guys roll? All right. Balin, you rolled a 15.
Mm-hmm.
You don't say anything, actually. Alchie, your character, Ellie, roll me a charisma saving throw.
Gosh. Okay. Okay, what do I click on the top?
The charisma in the top
The saving
left.
throw, yeah, I see
Yeah,
it.
the saving throw.
Did that work?
Fantastic.
Oh,
No, it did not work. That did not work.
that
Don't look at that.
I mean, it worked. It just.
Do we get woken up to Alchie's character being like, oh, what the fuck is that?
Guys!
Ellie, you don't say a word. You see a very beautiful man
Hello.
outside that is just kind of doing that finger thing where it's like, come here. And
Whoa.
you feel the need that you want to go out there and say hi to him.
Do do you see that guy, that man out there? I'm talking to.
Mm-mm.
He does not see it. You feel the need to go outside. You're going outside right now.
I think I'm gonna go outside and see who that might be.
No, we do not leave. We do not leave the
She's
hut
on her
during
way.
watch. Is she still inside?
Mm-mm.
No. Before she leaves, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna first try to grab her hand and hold her.
Okay, make an athletics check, and Alchi, you make an athletics check.
Gosh. Okay. Oof.
She wants some man action. She breaks away and goes outside.
She breaks away. So if she breaks away before she leaves, I'm then casting telekinesis and holding her in place.
Okay, cast telekinesis. Alchi, what's the save on
Is
that?
to do a strength saving throw.
Okay, make a strength saving throw with advantage, Alchi.
And DC 17.
Does that mean I
Really?
roll it twice?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Stop rolling well.
I guess I
Oh
don't.
my god.
I don't probably need to roll that twice, though. Do I?
No, you already beat it.
You can if you want to. Yeah, okay,
And I'm gonna
good.
be
Yeah.
yelling for. I'm gonna be yelling
Fine.
specifically for Hadlin.
Can we go with the second one? Because I don't.
No, no. You go outside. No, you go outside. All right, Alchi girl, you are go outside. You just toss Balin aside like he's nothing, and in front of you is a beautiful man. He's human. He is bare-chested, wearing a vest and tight leather pants, with black hair, and his eyes are red, but you don't care about that. And he just kind of looks at you. He's like, well, what have we found here? What's your name?
I'm literally yelling, Ellie is chasing after a man. Just,
I mean, I was intrigued until I heard that voice, and now I'm kind of
No,
like,
you
what?
are still intrigued. The voice has no bearing whatsoever. Once you make that, fail that save, that's just, you're just like, oh.
How many of us here, Balin, trying to warn us that Ellie's going for
Hadlin, make a perception check, see if you hear Balin yelling.
I say Hadlin, but I'm yelling loudly for hopefully everyone.
Yeah, but you don't yell for Hadlin. Everybody else is still asleep. Nope, you're
I know,
asleep.
but if I'm yelling, I'm hoping everyone still hears
Well,
it.
I'll let you roll too. Make a perception check.
28.
All right. Hadlin, you don't wake up. You're having very beautiful dreams of dwarven women in beards. Reed, you get woken up to the yelling. Nobody else really wakes up from this, and you see that Ellie is just standing in front of this human person that's is talking to her.
I see the same fella that she sees, or
Nope. Well, you get woken up. Make another perception check. See if you can see what she's seeing.
26.
You do. You do not see the person that's out there. It's really weird, Balin. You see her talking to somebody, but you don't see her. You do see her.
She said she was chasing after a man. I don't know what's going on. I couldn't stop her.
All right, the figure she's talking to, do I see the version of him that she sees, or
Same
what
way I described it, yep.
So, good-looking metal singer from the 80s.
Yeah, kind of.
Fauci's never coming back.
I will kick Hadlin in the ribs as I get up.
Does he have guy liner on?
Yes.
Damn! Y'all are doomed. I'm sorry. You guys are just screwed.
About 3.5 gallons of Aquanet, too, just to hold it up. I will kick Hadlin in the ribs as I get up.
Okay, make an athletics check.
2.
You miss completely. You think you hit, but you don't. You hit the.
You end up
sort of
kicking
weed,
somebody
he's
else.
No.
Since he missed.
We're just like unable to wake up Hadlin at all. He's a dwarf that's asleep. It's just what's happening.
All right. I'm drawing an arrow and I'm going out.
Okay.
What is there? What are you going after?
Probably
I don't
something's
see
gonna
anything.
kill her. Just be ready. I'm
The
going
being
out.
looks right at you as you come out there. Reed puts his hands up like, "Oh, I don't mean any harm."
I'm waking up everybody at this point, like going one by
You'll
one,
have to wait.
shoving their shoulders.
We'll come back to you in a second. Reed,
Okay.
you're outside with Ellie. She's just kind of looking at this 80s rock band member from Twisted Sister, guitar player. And he's just looking at you, just smiling like, I'm fine. I don't mean any harm to the young lady. I just never get any guests here. It's so hard to find good it's so lonely here in this woods. I've been trapped here for so long. And I haven't had anybody see me in a long time.
What's your name?
Oh. Call me Toe. T-O. I can't give you my full name. You know why.
Aye.
This is a
Ellie?
lovely creature. Ellie, you're just like...
Transfixed. I'm yeah.
Ouchie is at this point.
Eyeliner.
Ellie. Ouchie is.
Eyeliner and tattoos.
Ellie, why don't you go back into the hut to get this fella a nice gift?
No, it's a horrible idea. You don't want to.
No, surely not. No, I'll stay here.
And what would be your fine name? He looks at you first. Ellie says, "And you, lovely creature, what is your name?"
Elione.
What a beautiful name.
I'll sort of tap her with a bit of my forearm as I'm closer to her.
I have to be waking up somebody at this point.
Oh, you are. I just haven't got you yet there, Finn. Relax, buddy.
Before I divulge everything.
I know. I'm waking everyone up. Somebody else should be running up by now.
He's like, fire, fire, danger, danger, stranger danger, stranger
danger.
Good looking goth is taking out
Okay.
Might be her destiny. Let her go.
Yeah, Helen, you ain't waking up, brother. You failed like multiple fails. You're not waking up through this. But he looks at you. What a divine name. And you. It's been a long time since I've seen one of your kind in these woods. And who might you be? I've given you, well, my first name. Part of it. You don't have to give me your full name, but what should I refer to you as? He's looking right at you, Reed.
You call me Wolf.
That's a lie. Try again.
I've been known by that name in the past.
That's the truth. I will go with that. Fair enough. As long as you're honest with me, we should be fine. Don't worry. I mean no harm to the girl. I don't mean any harm to you or your friends in the hut there. That the one from the Raven Queen is quite adamant waking everybody up right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's determined.
I understand. I'm a demon. You're not demons. I can understand the quandary that you're in. But I mean no harm.
Right.
Ellie is chasing an invisible goth. Ellie is chasing an invisible
All right, everybody. Let's see who wakes up. Everybody just roll me a D20.
Good God, Ballard, why are you rolling when you're already
awake, you idiot?
What, did you just fall back asleep?
Yep, he did. Actually, he rolled a natural one. Balin, you're over exhausted. You pass out.
Okay, if I woke everyone up and passed out, I've done my job.
Well,
Balin hyperventilates and passes out.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yeah, so Balin passes out. Nobody but Curdy wakes up because
everybody else's roll sucks too.
1, 2, 2. Good Lord.
We are all multi-classing into something that gives perception.
Yeah.
That was just a flat D20, man.
That was just a flat D20. It had nothing to do
No,
with
just to see if you wake up. It wasn't a hard roll. Y'all just rolled a 1, a 2, a 2, a 4.
It was a DC of 8.
It might have been a DC of 5. Add it up, you might all hit it.
A 1, a 2, a 2, a 4. Yeah, you ain't wake. Gritty, you wake up and you see Balin just kind of weirdly shaped. He looks like he passed out. You're waking up. Make a perception check, Gritty. See if you can see what's going on.
28.
Yeah, you can look outside and see that Reed and Ellie are having a conversation with a very very attractive, bare-chested, humanoid kind of creature. It's hard to make out from here, but if you go outside, you can see what's going on.
Okay, I'm gonna poke my head outside and say, Reed, is everything okay?
Ooh, who is this lovely creature?
Hi, I'm Critty.
Hi, Critty. I'm Toe.
Critty, shut up.
No, don't be in so... That is not very nice, Mr.
Critty, do
Wolf.
not give him your full name.
Well, her name's Critty. This is Ellie, your wolf. He winks at you. Critty, would you like to come join us for a lovely conversation?
Oh, thank you for the offer, but if I leave, the tiny hut will close, and then my friends will be cold and sleeping in the mud.
That's a good point. You keep your head right there, young lady. I don't want you to do that. Yeah, let's not do that.
Reed, is there anything that I can do for you? Do you need any assistance at this time?
See if maybe you can just rouse the others.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion in my tiny hut, and I'm gonna make it a whooping siren sound.
Okay. Everybody roll a d20 with disadvantage because you couldn't wake up previously. Y'all are really tired, apparently.
It's a real loud siren.
All right, so let's do this. If it's a loud siren, we'll get rid of the disadvantage. It's just one roll, but I'm going to make it the DC a little bit higher. So, roll a d20. Hadlin, you don't get the roll.
Oh,
you're in a coma, Hadlin. Get out of here.
Does the siren have any chance of knocking me out of my stupor?
Nope, it's inside.
It's in the tiny hut.
Does Algie really want to be knocked out of her stupor?
Not really, no. We're not gonna take it. What happened to her, Shira?
Garrett's taking care of the cat right now.
Oh, okay. She's still asleep then. All right. Hadlin, you're still dreaming of bearded women. I should have said that before, Hadlin. My bad. You felt some of your rolls tonight. You're in a coma. Bad Rongo, you do wake up. The siren does wake you up.
Everybody's real tired tonight.
Do I see the man as well?
No, you see Critty making a loud noise with her magic.
Yep. I like loud noises.
Am I awake?
Roll a d20 for me there, Sha.
Okay, got you.
You are awake. You and Bad Rongo both wake up. Everyone else is still snoring.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at at Togar, and I'm gonna be like, well, that doesn't seem like it's gonna be very helpful. So then I'm gonna turn to Ashira.
Oh no.
I'm grabbing whatever she's waving around, making the loud siren.
It's just like a little light that's going.
He's like trying to hit snooze on nothing.
No.
Okay, Ashira, Reed is outside, and Ellie is looking at this guy that doesn't have a lot of clothes on, and I think he's kind
immediately grab my book.
And that's why I said it that way. I think he's kind of demon-y, and I introduced myself as Critty, and he seemed very friendly. But I can't go over there because then the tiny hut will come down, and I think we all need a safe place to be at the moment. So can you go and just make sure that Reed and Ellie aren't in danger?
I could definitely go out there and see what is going on. Should we just kick everyone who's still sleeping in the ribs?
I don't know. I just had a buzzy alarm and that didn't wake up.
It's still going.
I woke up because Balin woke me up and then he passed out. So I don't know what's going on.
So Ellie, can you describe what you're wearing right now? Because I need to get both of you in this draw.
You'll wait your turn there, smut master. I know your game, young man. I'm not playing it. Bad Rongo just takes out outside, and you hear this voice. Ooh.
Oh, God.
A lizard folk. I've not seen one of you in a long time. Do come over for this lovely conversation.
I just have to say, big fan of your guys' work.
What kind do you think I am?
That's when I open up the book and just show them the inner pages.
May I look at it?
Yeah, of course.
You see this Reed just starts looking. Ooh, oh, that's boring. Boring. Not good. Ooh, provocative. I've never seen Corlon drawn in such a light. And so is this, whoever this lovely lady is next to him. Oh my goodness. And, boring. Boring. Well, someone has the artistic flair.
My gosh.
I
You're welcome
appreciate
for
your,
bringing us all in here, by the way.
I appreciate your fine craftsmanship and this wonderful artistic interpretation.
Do you guys mind if I just try and capture this moment as you?
Well, I don't know. Let me ask the beautiful young lady here. Ellie, would you like to pose for a portrait with this wonderful bard? You say yes.
Yeah.
So Ellie goes over and he does one of those novel books where Ellie's just sitting there looking him longingly in the eyes, and he's looking at her where he's holding her in a certain position, and he just looks at you like, all right, draw, as he starts smiling.
Does wind start billowing out of nowhere?
Actually, it does, because he can do that, yeah. So he's a little light wind, yeah.
So it's Fabito.
A little bit of...
Yeah, does he have some Fabio hair?
No, it's long black hair, but I mean, it's not Fabio kind of hair.
It's Fabito.
It's more straight.
Not Fabio, Fabito.
It's fabulous, whatever it is. Shira, you walk out right after Bad Rongo after a minute or two.
No, I don't. I
was saying,
like...
you kick everybody open. You kick everybody. They're awake now. Well,
okay, I kick everybody awake.
Except Hadalin, he cannot be woken up. You just like that dwarven sleep. He's in a coma. So I mean, you tried everything and it's not working. But you were able to be the first one out. And when you walk out, you see what I just described. You see Togar drawing this humanoid creature with Ellie looking him longingly in the face, and then you see Reed just sitting there with an arrow notch, like going back to you, he doesn't know what the hell's going on, and you see this, Ashira, and then you see the creature's eyes just kind of turn to you, like, oh my, another lovely creature.
I feel like I look back at Grady and I'm like, I feel like this is something private that I have walked in on, and I'm not sure I should be here right now.
I'm not sure any of us should be here right now.
I should.
What do you do, Shira?
I mean, they're just getting their portrait done. I'm just gonna hang around and
okay,
prepare a spell or.
Well, as soon as you start doing that, you just see the demon go, you don't need to do that. I don't mean any harm. I mean, look, we're getting a portrait made. How threatening can I be? I mean, he's drawn this in a smutty pose. I mean, how threatening can I be?
That is right, Ashira. He is drawing smut again. Do your thing.
I feel like this is outside of my hands. She's a willing participant. I don't know if I should intercede here. It seems like she's made a decision.
Sure. All right.
But I will stand out here watching.
But you are looking. You're making sure that there's no funky business. So I'll have you standing there, kind of looking, on kind of.
But
your
I'm
guard.
Also very uncomfortable and feeling voyeuristic.
You should be very uncomfortable. All right.
So
because
Togar's actually wondering.
Hold on, Togar, because
Okay.
you start looking over at Togar, and I'll tell you what your reaction is because you're looking at what he's drawing. Togar, make a performance check with advantage. Yeah, pretty smutty. This is one of his best works there, Shira. It's actually quite embarrassing. I mean, there's a little bit of cleavage showing from Ellie. He's not even putting the
There's a little cleavage on my demon, too.
I mean, yeah, he's got the full... you draw him up to scale because he's just wearing a vest and you got the tattoos and everything. He's doing a great job being a really good, canvas for you, both of them are. And you decide to draw Reed, too, just with the arrow drawn, just kind of looking with his eyes, let the eyebrow lift like what?
Is Reed secretly Cupid?
No, he's not Cupid. You don't draw him like
I'm
that.
joking.
You literally draw Reed like he is. Just looking at you with his arrow notched, but not really notched. He's just kind of ready, but not really ready. With his one eye that's not got the eye patch over with on it on with like lifted.
He's like Cupid if Cupid was on a cradle.
He's
built
just you draw him looking at you like he's looking at the reader when they look at the cover. They're like going, "Why am I here? What is happening?" You know, that kind of look. Like, you know, but you draw it perfectly. Takes about an hour for this to happen, and it's about 3 o'clock in the morning, and then everything gets done. And Toe looks at you, Ellie, and he says, "Well, sit next to me, my dear, Mr. Reed." And I didn't catch your. Ooh, a champion of Coraline. Well, it's been a long, long time since I've seen one of yours running around this in the material plane. What is your? I understand if you don't want to give me your real name. Mr. Wolf here didn't want to, but what name would you like me to refer you to as?
You could call me Ash.
Ash. Ash, Wolf, Ellie, and me, Toe. Hello, everyone. Come around. Let's have a discussion. You go walk a little bit closer to Shira?
I do, but I also cast Divine Sense.
He just looks at you, like as soon as you get halfway through your spell, he just goes, "I'm a demon. You don't have to cast Divine Sense for me to tell you that." Actually,
Are you
he looks around. I am a prince of demons.
What sort of prince?
Well, what kind of princes do you have in this material plane? I mean, I've been here for... Well, I don't know how long I've been here, but I mean, in my realm, a prince is a prince. Is it different here in this world?
Did you give me your name, sir?
It's Toe.
Toe? Like
T-O.
Okay. All right. Well, that's that then, I suppose.
So, what brings you to this unhospitable place? I'm confused. Why are you here?
Bad decisions.
Am I getting compelled to spill the beans, or?
Yes, tell everything, Ellie. You've lost your roles.
Well, I was gonna say I since all of
What are
us
you gonna cast silence
I was
on
gonna
me?
say I can. That's very tempting, but I have a better one. I walk over to Ellie and put my hand on her shoulder.
You're not. You're just walking out of the tent when this is happening because you just got woken up. Yeah. Ooh.
Wait,
Raven
it's been
Queen.
an hour.
You said it was an
it
hour.
took an hour.
Oh,
to
well,
drop that.
okay. So let's kind of go back a second. So everybody gets woken up too. You guys kind of coming out the tent.
I'm staying in the hut. I'm just watching from inside. I am not leaving the hut.
Not leaving the hut. All right. Critties has to stay in the hut, and then Hadlin's doing the snooze fest, and then so we'll say Drom, you go outside as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna continue to try to wake up.
You hear
Hadlin.
all that conversation. I'll give you a chance after this.
Is my detect evil going off on this guy?
No.
Interesting. Is the detect good going off on him?
No.
Interesting.
Is the detect neutral going on?
There's no such thing.
There should be.
All right. Ask your questions of Toe. I haven't had a chance to talk to anybody. Ooh, a scowling... Oh, a half-orc. Well, you're a brooding priest of the Raven... Well, the Raven Queen surely has prospered in this time that I've been on the material plane. And what is your name,
Called you
good
a
sir?
half-orc. Kill him.
It's tempting.
You're not a full orc. Don't give me that look.
Oh, he's giving him the look because, yes, he is a full orc.
I know, he's messing with you.
But yeah.
Okay, he is nameless. We shall call him Namey. All right. So, Ellie, tell me all about yourself and your group here? They seem fabulous.
Well, I'm kind of muddling over my words.
Relax,
they're just
it's
here.
fine.
They just came and picked me up, actually. They've been on this quest for a while, and I have a friend here who seems to still be asleep. I was coming to help him because we're...
Go ahead. Yes, you can tell me.
Somebody gonna stop me from...
They can't. You're compelled.
I know.
Well, actually, when she starting to blather on, Drum's gonna walk over to her. He's gonna reach into his pouch and pull out a couple of reagents. Touch her on the shoulder.
The demon looks at you before you get there and looks at you like his eyes start glowing really red. Let's not cast any magic here, please. I just want to hear your tale. If you're uncomfortable with Ellie, the lovely Ellie, telling me, who would like to tell me who you are? I don't need to know your true names. That's fair. But why are you in the forest? And Ellie was being very kind to tell me. I don't think that's unreasonable.
When his eyes glow red and he's looking at Drum, I'll start to come out of the hut until...
Ooh! Another follower of the Raven Queen. Well, this is just getting more and more delicious. Wait a minute.
How far away is he?
Probably about 45 feet. He's looking at you. But he looks at you like, I do smell some Vecna on you. Ooh, you're a naughty boy.
I'm not saying anything, and I'm just looking at Drum. That is it.
Oh, priests, they're just such... Fine, I'll go first, since you guys are so apprehensive. Who wants to ask me some questions? Come. Don't be shy. Feel free to ask.
So how long have you been here in the thicket?
I'm glad you asked, Ellie. You're a lovely hostess. I have been here since... honestly, Ellie, I don't know how long it's been. It's not that I'm trapped here, but it's a long story. Do you really want me to bore you with my story, Ellie? You say
she's gonna look up at him and just flutter her eyelashes.
Oh, I can't resist. You're so gorgeous. I can't help myself. After the great calamity, I broke off from my former employer and became an independent contractor. I found it to be, less death-defying than my previous employer. And so now I bargain deals that benefit myself, of course, but others as well. And I don't just do it like devils, where it's all about the soul, or demons, because it's all about chaos. It's usually you get something, I get something, I survive, you become prosperous, and helps me become prosperous. But after the great cataclysm that had transpired, this force got out of control. So certain business interests way back when, let's say just interests, so I say business interests to help you understand better, I decided to keep certain entities here at bay so that my profits could rise. Yes, that makes total sense. And now I stay here just to keep things where they need to be. Because if I was to leave, I'd have to leave someone else in charge, and I don't know what would happen then. It would be horrible. I should. I mean, I do get messages and notes, and people bring me, how things are transpiring with all my accounts. But, the days of the abyss and the 9 hells are over for me. Oh, what a boring life. Ugh. That's a little bit about me. So, I've shared me.
Like, exactly what are you prince of? Do you have a horde of demons? Do you have a kingdom?
I do have at my disposal, Lady Ash, quite a variety of assets. Not just demons, but all kinds of creatures. Some even good, if you'd be surprised at that. I use them for what I deem to be necessary.
And what do you deem necessary?
To keep the status quo, of course. I don't want good or evil to win. I mean, good win. Good. He starts yawning. God, how droll would that be? Just everybody holding hands in kumbaya. That'd be boring. And then if evil win, oh my God, my former boss. Ugh, destroy the world, chaos everywhere, blah, blah, blah. I mean, that's no fun either. I enjoy quite a lot of things in the mortal world.
Okay.
Fascinating.
So, why are you here? Like, right now?
As I said, I'm here to keep certain people, entities here at bay. I mean,
so,
they
but
can't
like
overpower
right
me.
here, like
Oh,
in
well,
in this particular spot.
Yes,
with
Lady
with
Ash.
with our good friend that we just made, Ellie.
Yes, she's lovely, isn't she? And you're quite lovely too, Lady Ash. But I can see that my powers of persuasion will be harder to use on you, so I won't even bother. But, you know, most of the entities in this forest are boring. So not very often I get to talk
So
to
you came over here to have a party with us? Is that what I understand? You want to? Should we get you something to drink, or I think somebody's got some brandy, or?
Oh, that sounds lovely. Yes, I didn't even think of that, Lady Ash. I just wanted to have a conversation. I just like to learn about different people.
No, so
Learn
you're
about the
just
world.
you're just hanging out?
Well, I have to. And I use half my power to keep certain things at bay, and then I kind of walk the forest and make sure they don't do any shenanigans, and and I'll occasionally wander out a little bit outside the forest to see how my interests are doing, and then yeah. I mean, if I didn't care about my interests, I could just leave and let the chips fall where they may. But I know kind of the douchebags that are here. They were left here after the cataclysm, and I don't want to do that.
So who are these douchebags?
Oh, they're leftover creatures would be the best word to use it. Leftover from the great cataclysm. The betrayer gods decided to send some not so nice creatures into this plane when the war was happening, and two of them decided to hide out here, where I was going to hide out and make this once great forest left to this, what you would call a grove, thicket, whatever it is you prefer to it as. So I use my powers of persuasion and illusions and other things to keep them fighting each other in an endless battle.
Who are they?
Well,
who are these people you have fighting?
Two powerful demons. It's really none of no importance.
Do they have a name?
Oh, yes. So let's not talk about their names because that gives demons powers. You know that, Lady Ash. We don't mention their names. We'll just say that they're high-ranking demons. We want to keep them here, trying to kill each other. That's really the way we should keep it.
Okay, it sounds like an excellent plan.
So, I have shared a lot about myself. Tell me about your party. I will be fair. I know the lovely Lady L is not really into me, even though she kind of looks like she's into me. But I'll play nice. I'll let you guys, not Lady L. You don't mind, Lady L, if I let these other wonderful friends of yours tell me about yourselves. She's so speechless she can't even speak. Oh, well. Oh. That was a perfect giggle.
With everybody else.
Ellie's just giggling, she's
up.
blushing and giggling and just looking at him with longing. So who would, Lady Ash? You don't have to, but if one of you want to tell me why you were here.
Oh my gosh.
Nobody wants to share? This is disappointing. What about you, Mr. Wolf? No?
We're just making our way across the valley, that's all.
Then what possessed you to come into the thicket?
Our guide took a wrong turn.
These things tend to happen, yes. And you're on your way to where?
Another city.
I see. I'm beginning to regret how open I was with you guys. I thought you would be a little bit more open. I can see that that's just not the case.
Well, I mean, you've got to admit that
Admit what?
fellas of your type don't always
Oh,
have the
my
best of
type is
reputation.
it now? Well, aren't you just Mr. Spanky Doodle? Did you see me judging you being what you are? Should I just not trust you automatically just because of what you are? Is that how we're going to do it now?
Most of the time, people wouldn't trust somebody of my background.
Just because you're... I can smell the blood on your hands. It doesn't mean I wouldn't trust you. Not even you, Lady Ashira? I'm sorry, Lady Ash?
Let's see. We're in a bit of a predicament between a dragon and a drow priestess, I do believe.
Ooh.
And it's a bit of a rock and a hard place, and we're trying to work that out, you know?
Ooh, this sounds delicious. How are you involved with these diabolical creatures?
A series of board choices, I believe.
Well, I've made them myself. I mean, I've lived quite a long, immortal life. The dragon. What name is of the dragon you speak of?
Out of character, I don't remember the name of the dragon.
Oh, you give the
Anyone
dragon.
know?
Okay, there you go. Anybody?
We never got the name of the dragon. It was just it was a big thing where we
Nobody
realized
asked.
we should start asking people's names.
That's true. You guys never did ask the name of the dragon, so therefore
We just know it's a shade dragon.
I thought. Didn't somebody do some research on this or anything?
Nope.
No?
We did the research, but we didn't find the name of the dragon. We just know it's a shade dragon.
You never asked
His name
for
is
the name. Huh?
Oralith the Nocturnal.
There you go. I thought somebody knew it was.
Well
I got it
done.
from the twins.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, in
know.
character, I didn't know that either. So
Yeah.
hey.
Well.
Okay, back in character. I don't know the dragon's name. Does anyone remember the dragon's name?
Nobody knows the dragon's name?
Oralith the Nocturnal.
Oh, droll. Can't.
Do you know? Do you know
Oh,
him?
I know her quite well. Yes, I've had dealings with her people before. So just to the point, no fun. Always control and power and money. It's like there's more to life than that.
She didn't like my art.
How dare she? Your art is a masterpiece. I never got your name, smut boy.
You could just call me Toe2.
Totu? How do you spell that?
Totyou.
Totu? Odd way of spelling it. I guess letters have lost their value over the centuries. But then again, you are Dragonborn. You say things differently. And I don't mean that as a slight. You just the way your tongues work.
Oh, I like watching your tongue work.
Don't try to get in a flattery contest with me, young man. You'll lose. I'll have somebody draw
Apparently
us.
so.
I'll have somebody draw us together to winks at you. All right. I really hate this dragon. Shira, make a persuasion check for me, please. Well, I hate this dragon, and I want to help. How do I get out of my predicament? Let me think of this for a moment. Ellie, you don't mind if I stand up for a moment?
She kind of pouts a little, but okay.
Oh, I'm not going far. Just give me a moment. He walks about 10 feet off from where you guys are on this log you guys are sitting on, and he stands up. He goes, and you see a couple of like smaller demons come up. He's like, all right, protocols are in place. However, I'm going to see if I can help these wonderful adventurers. Fighters. Champions? I think they're religious. I don't know. I'm going to try to see if I can help them. I need you guys to send and make sure that the gate's in place. The demons are there. And while I'm doing this, to try to help them, I need you guys to make sure that anything happens. You know what to do if anything happens, so you let me know. They're like, yes, sir. And then they disappear. Oh, goody. I hate to leave this place, but I do have protections in place. So, I want to help you destroy this dragon. This sounds fun. I haven't left the grove in a long time. You know, now that I think about it, I always could leave the grove. I just chose not to. I don't know. How do people feel about... You said my kind before. I mean, is me walking around, would that be appropriate? I mean, will I die? I mean, I don't know. It's been a long time since the calamity.
I doubt there's much out there that can do a whole lot of harm to you.
You'd be surprised. I tell you what. I don't want you gals to get in trouble. I tell you what I will do. I'm going to go do a little spying on this drow and dragon and see what I can come up with. You guys can come up with a plan. I'll see if I can help you execute your plan. Does that sound like a plan for the plan of the plan? Strategy?
Is Hadlin still sleeping?
Yes, he is. Yes, he can't. He's in.
My gosh.
Yeah, and I'm still in the tiny hut because of him.
Yeah, you just hear.
Shush.
I went back to
Shush.
sleep.
It's okay that he's still asleep.
Yeah, I went back to sleep. You guys have been friends
drums
with him
like
for
all
an hour.
ixnay on
I'm
the
back to
Adeline
sleep.
hay.
Yeah, Balin fainted.
Well, I
Yeah,
can't
I just-
ixnay anything. I just want to spill all the beans. So I'm not...
Well, he does look at you. Ellie, anything else you want to tell me?
She's Twitter-pated.
Well, we have some more friends in the hut.
Oh, I know. I can see them.
You can?
Oh, a
How?
hut's not like a... It's a small dimensional portal. I can see through it quite clearly.
Oh, well, we'd have to probably talk to our other friends before we decide if you could really use, or if we could use your help.
No, you want his help. That's not what you say.
Okay, well, Twitter-pated, man.
He's like, you think it's a wonderful idea of him going to do some
It's a wonderful
recon.
idea.
You think it's... Recon would be wonderful.
Yes. Help us, please.
Okay. He hands you a... he grabs out of magic, just his hand, just kind of, his fingers move a second, then this beautiful red necklace comes in. He's like, don't worry, folks. This is just a way to communicate with me. I'm going to give this to the lovely Lady L. You can examine it. It's just a communication device. Don't think I'm trying to take her soul. How boring. And he says, I'm going to place this around your neck, Lady L. All you need to do is touch it. Think of me, and whenever you want to communicate with me, you can, over any distance, through any dimension.
Wow. Thank you.
Now, since I'm going to go spy on these... You said drow, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
yes,
exciting. I haven't seen drow in... Oh, for ages. I mean, my agents tell me about them all the time. They're so annoying. If we can get rid of them, that'd be wonderful. Of course, getting rid of the dragon would be wonderful, too. All right. What... Do you want me to go spy and learn about these two foes of yours? All right, I'll just make up my own damn mind. All right, you guys are just very tight-lipped. You're going to have to learn on your social skills. If someone of my ilk offers some assistance because I'm bored, you should take me up on it because it's what I do. If you need me for anything, you can call me. I can help you out of tight situations. We'll work out a deal. Is that fine with you, Mr. Wolf?
What sort of payments you looking for?
Oh, I mean, it just depends on what you have available. I mean, sometimes it's money, sometimes it's information, sometimes it's a favor for a favor. I mean, and I never ask anybody to do something I wouldn't do myself, so you're fine. But you have to agree to it first, so I can just offer you what the trade is. You can say no or not, and that's fine. It's just the way things work. But I never ask anything for ridiculous because I have everything I could want.
Out of curiosity.
Sure.
How much for you to kill the dragon and all the drow?
Oh, I'm not going to do that. I mean, the drow would not be hard. Although, I have to see what kind of forces they have. The problem with drow is that they worship Loth. Loth has a lot of my lower brethren. She does have the Illith, and they suck, and I don't want to fight them because they're one or two I could easily kick the crap out of. But 4, 5, 6, if they're around, it becomes a chore, and then I have to run. Then they chase me, and then it takes me a century to kill them all, and just I don't want to deal with that. Loth sucks. I just hate her. All right. So I have to see what they have first. The dragon, I don't know. I mean, how old's the dragon? If it's a young dragon, of course I can go kill it.
It's on the older side.
That's not going to happen, no, because I'm going to get hurt.
All right. Fair enough.
But is there anything I can look out for or something you need for me to observe? I can do that first of all before we make any moves. This is exciting. I've never joined a group before. Actually, I think about it. I've always been on my own, and I've had servants all over the world. This is exciting.
Out of curiosity,
to learn how
friend...
many drow there are, right?
You guys never got an accurate count.
Yeah.
But your assumption is a lot, but you don't know the exact number.
Our friend who had popped her head out of the hut.
Yeah, she looks inquisitive. Did she give her name? I don't remember. Yeah, she said her name was Critty. Yeah, I'd love to have a conversation with her.
Any idea who her father is?
Yes, I do actually. Well, let me think. He snaps his finger 3 times. Yes, I do. What a dick.
How much for you to tell us?
Oh, that information would be between me and Critty, not you and me.
How much for you to tell her?
That would be something for me and her to discuss.
But if I wanted to pay it?
It doesn't matter. It's not between you and... It's not the way this works. This is personal.
I'll ease the tension off on the bow.
Oh, finally.
Quiver the arrow.
I thought I was going to have to burn your magical bow. That would be a waste. That's a fine weapon you have there. And I really... Do you still have the dagger?
Yeah.
Yeah, he says, and that's a wonderful dagger you have there. Spicy.
Aye.
Be careful with that one.
I'll look over at the Shira. Give a holler you need help, and I'll back into the hut.
All right. Do we have an accord, Lady Ash? I provide you information, and maybe one day we have to make a deal. This is the way I work. I will go and look for information, anything you want. I will be a part of your group in the sense if you ever need me, you can bring me. But for the trade for now, I will go gather whatever information you need. In exchange, if I ever need information, whether you have it or not, you provide it to me. Intelligence for intelligence.
So the agreement that I would be making would be to hunt out intelligence for you if you give us intelligence.
I can do that too. That's what I'm going to go do for the... We can always trade information. I'm always about that.
Oh, well, if I misunderstood, what was the offer that you were making?
So I'm gonna go get information, whatever you need from the drow and the dragon. You tell me what you need, I'll go get it. And then if I ever need information from you, if I ever do, then you have to share it with me. If you have it. If you don't have it, you don't have it. I mean, I'm not going to torture you or anything. Please say yes, Lady Ash. Everybody says no, and it's boring. I like to go do something and have a purpose.
It is boring when people say no. You are right. It is very boring when people say no. So I will say yes, in hopes that in the future you too will also say yes.
I'm saying yes now, aren't I? Winks at you. All right, Lady Ashura, what do you want me to find out from these ruffians who have put you in a difficult situation?
We will have to get back to you on that.
All right.
You gave Ellie a lovely piece of jewelry, yes?
Yes. In fact, I will see what I can find. And then when you need me, summon me with the necklace. Just call my name. Lady Ellie can do it. And I will come and I will tell you what you need to know. With whatever I can observe, of course. But this should be fun. I haven't done an infiltration mission in a long time. And he's like, "Oh, before I go," he snaps his fingers. "Ellie, your charm is broken."
Oh.
You're just kind of like, "Oh, what was that all about?" You remember everything, but you're just like, that's weird. And then he bows to you, Ashira, and he's like, "Well, until you need me." And then he goes, and disappears in a black and red smoke, kind of poof, and he's gone.
Wow.
You got a little bit of pitter-patter going in the old heart region there, Ellie, but it's calming down quickly.
Why do we always run across such high-level characters? That we can't pick fights with, and we have to agree to. I'm sure this will all work out for the best.
All right, what do you guys do? Your guys, other than, we'll say it's the morning, everybody wakes up. Hadlin, does anybody want to tell Hadlin what happened? As you guys get your ass out of the woods.
Yes.
I had the
it's probably
best.
better
I had
that
the best
he-
dream about big, beautiful, bearded dwarven women. You won't believe it. It was amazing.
Yeah, let's leave it at that. Let's go.
Please tell me
Get the
more
hell
about
out
your
of here.
dream.
It was so memorable. It may have just given me an idea, you might say, of how to solve all this. But I might have to have the dream again. So we'll have to think about it.
Does it involve you having kids?
You're on the right track, actually. Might involving me marrying a very attractive dwarven woman.
We have our goal. We are going to find Hadlin a wife.
Completely threw me off.
Might just work.
All right.
I like this idea. Time to go find Hadlin a wife.
Oh my god.
We're gonna get Hadlin a wife. He's gonna breed an entire army of super soldier dwarves. And we're gonna go fight dragons.
Exactly.
Sounds
It
good.
might
like
take a
that's
few
a long
years, but I
plan.
like this plan.
300 years from now, we got a good fighting force going.
I like this plan. I like
All right.
This plan.
And so does everybody? Who wants to tell Hadlin what happened last night?
I fell asleep. I have no idea.
But
I'll fill him in.
are you feeling? What do you tell him?
Your friend Ellie seems to have been charmed by a demon. Togar drew a Togart of him, and he's apparently offering to broker deals with us, much like if he were a devil. We tried waking you up, but you snoozed pretty well.
As I said, I think the dream was pretty important. But yeah, just I don't know, and I don't know. I'm sure you weren't there for most of it, but I'm just kind of disappointed. I invited someone new to the group, and first couple of weeks we're on watch. You let her make a deal with a demon. I just
She
don't
didn't
know
make any
about
deal
you
with the
guys.
demon.
Or you something like that. I can't understand what you're really
Twitter
saying
did
there.
it.
I think she
Agreed,
just wanted to
but-
date him. But
Okay, even
Drool
more
over
confusing.
That's a little bit more to the point, yeah.
Drool over
It's all right. Next time we keep trying to wake you up and you don't wake up, I'm just going to shave your sideburns off.
Well, you'd have to deal with Morden, not me, so go for it.
Hey, you might get a kick out of it.
Actually,
I don't know.
Smile and
Them
wink
fighting
and
words
walk
to
away.
them fighting words to any dwarf. So I don't know about that one.
Or even worse, you might end up waking up with a shorter beard.
Oh, no, I don't have a death wish.
Well, if it comes to the party dying, we need our badass dwarf to be awake.
But not
He's
violently
going
attacking us.
Incentive,
Yeah.
you know?
You still wouldn't wake up.
Who shaved my beard?
Why only the left side of it?
See the guys that are fighting Reed
Oh my
out
god,
there?
you just leave half
That
of
guy
it.
did it.
It's
Who
just like
sh-
half unshaven.
Who
half
gave me a
big
Fu
old beard.
Manchu? All right. You guys wake up. You guys are about 2 days from Humperduke. I'm going to give you a chance here to get there in 2 days. They're survivalists. They're drums all. Roll me.
Well, I'm hoping maybe,
roll me
since-
a survival check and tell me what it is.
you know, maybe since
Since nothing,
Ellie
just
and-
roll
and-
the damn dice. Unhook it up.
do I have advantage?
No, just roll
Still?
the dice. I just want to see.
Okay, that's why.
And then roll it twice, though, but
Oh, wow.
this is not advantage. Okay?
26 on the
Okay,
first.
Good,
and
very good.
Second survival?
Yeah, just roll again.
Ew. 14.
Average of 2. Yeah, you get there in 2 days. So this is 2 days. Nothing else really transpires. You guys immediately get out of the woods, thank God. You guys that remembered what you saw that night is still ingrained in your brain because that's not what you normally see in the world. You don't see strange, fantastic stuff and things of that nature. So, yeah, that's not something you'll forget soon. You guys make your way into Humperduke that night. It's a late evening by the time you guys get in. So, and that's where we are going to stop tonight because I need a little bit more time to get some stuff developed because I wanted to see how everything played out first. I wanted to get our feet wet tonight. So now that I've got a good strategy, now we can kind of take things from here and I can get some stuff worked out. So thank you guys for joining us. I know it's only 2 hours and 15 minutes, but I've got some stuff that I want to get worked out a little bit now that we've gotten back into the game. Next weekend.
Well, not to mention we got a bunch of dialogue that's going to happen in Humperduke that you have to prepare for too.
Just a little bit, yeah. I've got some of it prepared, but I wanted to
We're
see.
gonna try to get Havlin laid. This is gonna be like the
That's
greatest trip to
something.
Humperduke
That's
ever.
something I wasn't prepared for. Just throwing that out there. I just had dreams.
Yeah, that's gonna go
I
over
didn't know we were
well
going for the
in-
wifey connection here.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody?
Congratulations on
Havlin.
getting the first sidekick in the game, Hadley.
And it's your kid.
Alan's gonna have a baby before Finn. Aw.
I'm gonna write his dwarves only profile.
God, get out of here. All right.
Fightersonly.com.
Yeah.
So who cannot be
Oh my
here
god,
next
it
week?
needs to be a wildmatch.com.
Okay, before we do anything else,
should be good for next week.
anybody not good for next week? I just need to know now so I can either. We're
That
missing
should
one.
be good for next week.
Everybody not good for next week. 29th. Good?
Should
Okay.
be good.
All right.
As far as I know.
All right. So we are going to end a little bit early tonight. One, because I still have a migraine. Two, I need some time to, now that we've gotten the game back in the session, I can start doing some cool stuff. Now that we are at Humperduke, and then we can have some more fun with that because we have a lot of different directions we can go. So with that, thank you guys for joining us tonight. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. We will be back next Saturday for some more D&D action. That'll be a long session. We'll do 3.5, 4 hours like we normally do. And then tomorrow I will be doing Star Wars Galaxy Heroes with our Lord and Savior Crumb, the wonderful Celestials be Crumb, and then Monday we'll be back as well for some more Monday action. Finn, are you doing? Are you still doing marbles? I mean, you've been all over the place, dude. People
Not
ask me all the
until
time,
March,
like,
because I'm got to move, so I'm waiting until March once my new setup is.
all right, so no
So it'll
marble
be
mayhem.
March Marble Madness.
Yeah, March Marble Madness. Indeed.
You're welcome.
Maybe I'll do some stuff in the meantime, some extra strings for you guys to hold us over. I'm no Finn, but we'll see what we can do. I'll try to see if I can.
Ranger's
get
gonna make
marbles.
Twinkies.
Absolutely not. How dare you, sir?
Urban infused Twinkies.
Well, that's different. Okay. Anything else? No, I think we're good. So stay tuned. Thanks for joining us. Thanks everybody for coming out tonight. And we will see you next Saturday for some more in-depth Wildemount Campaign D&D adventures. Everyone have a great night. Be safe.
Bye.